Hi, my name is Sharon Smoot, and I'm a Realtor with eXp Realty. Today, I want to talk to you about the due diligence period. In Georgia, the due diligence period is the period during which a buyer can have the property inspected and terminate the contract for any reason whatsoever and get their earnest money back. During the due diligence period, a buyer can have any inspections done that he or she so chooses. That can be the typical home inspection, it can be a radon inspection, mold inspection, lead-based paint, have the chimney inspected, septic tank, you name it, a buyer can have it done. And one of the most common things that most buyers forego is having the property that they're purchasing surveyed. There was a time 25 plus years ago where all FHA loans required a survey. That requirement has since been discontinued, and like I said, most buyers elect not to have a survey done. But a survey is very, very important. So let me share a little story with you. One of my colleagues was representing a woman, an investor, and she identified a property that she was interested in purchasing. It went under contract. They closed on it. The deal consisted of a structure and a vacant lot. Her intention was to renovate the structure, renovate the home, and to sell the vacant lot. So my friend listed the vacant lot. It goes under contract, and that buyer, as a part of his due diligence, elected to have the property surveyed. And my friend's client, the one who was the seller of this vacant lot, contacted him on the day that the survey was completed and said, hey, the surveyor was out here surveying the vacant lot, and the way he placed the stakes, it makes it look as though the driveway belongs to the vacant lot rather than to the home. And after some back and forth with the buyer of the lot and his surveyor, lo and behold, that driveway belongs to the vacant lot, not to the existing structure. So the seller, my friend's client, is extremely upset and extremely adamant that that driveway belongs to the structure, even though the survey, in conjunction with the legal description, says that it does not. And long story short, the day of the closing came for the sale of the vacant lot. She did not show up at the closing, and the buyer has indicated his intention to pursue legal action against her for specific performance. In other words, asking the court to force her to consummate the transaction. He tried to work with her. He offered to build a parking pad for her. That wasn't good enough for her. And what makes this so unfortunate for this lady is that the home sits on a busy two-lane street. There is no street parking. So as it stands right now, she has no place to park. So you can see the importance of having the property surveyed. Now, I think one of the reasons why so many buyers elect not to have a survey done, number one, is that it's not offered to them. Number two, if it's offered to them, they think it's too expensive. And I think at minimum, a survey might cost you about $750, depending on how large the property is that's being surveyed. But when you think of the time, the aggravation, and the expense of defending a lawsuit over something that you could have discovered during your due diligence period, it really makes more sense to go ahead and pay the money for the survey so that you know exactly where the boundary lines of your property are and whether that driveway or, I don't know, that walking path or whatever is a part of your property or not. So that's it for today. I hope you found this video useful. And if you have any questions about buying or selling a home in the Metro Atlanta area, feel free to give me a call. My number is 678-446-5925. Thanks so much, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye. If you like this video and want to see more, be sure to hit like and subscribe.